Well, breaking news coming in at the top of this hour in Bihar's Gopalganj. Heavy rainfall has flooded the emergency ward of the Model Sadar Hospital, leaving patients stranded on beds amidst knee-deep water. Critical equipment like the oxygen concentrators, wheelchairs, stretchers and machines, they are submerged with medical waste, needles and saline bottles floating, raising infection risk. Frustrated patients, they are leaving without treatment and are also expressing their outrage. Now, despite the hospital having a new building inaugurated by the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar on the 28th of September, the emergency ward could not be shifted due to its incomplete state, exacerbating the crisis.
भाई पूरा इमरजेंसी जलमग्न है। इस स्थिति में काम करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रही, लेकिन तब भी हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। पेशेंट की स्थिति, पेशेंट आ रहा है, जा रहा है, लेकिन पेशेंट को जो है जो कंडीशन है उसी में हम लोग इलाज कर रहे हैं।
लेकिन संक्रमण तो फैलने का खतरा,
संक्रमण का तो पूरा नीडल सिरिंज देखिए यहाँ फैला हुआ है पूरा, उसी में क्या किया जाए, जो अब व्यवस्था है उसी में काम करना है।
ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर भी डूब गया आपका?
हाँ, डूबा हुआ है।
तो कैसे ऑक्सीजन दिया जा रहा है, किस चीज से ऑक्सीजन?
जो सिलेंडर जो है उसी से दिया जा रहा है।
And my colleague Prabhakar Kumar now joins us on the phone line to get us more on this. Prabhakar, from the videos that we have seen, it's quite shocking, the state of affairs, especially in the emergency ward of this hospital.
Yeah, exactly. And the rain has created havoc in many districts of Bihar, not only in Gopalganj, but also in districts like Rohtas, where water has not only entered the hospitals, but also the FCI godowns and many other places, the police stations, the schools, they're all submerged underwater. So it has been raining for last 24 hours, and as per the prediction by the Met Department, it would continue raining for another 48 hours. So there has been a high alert issued by the State Disaster Management Department, which is the government of Bihar units, and they are on high alert. The SDRF teams and the NDRF teams have been deployed on those areas, and there was a rescue operation which was carried out by NDRF of doctors in a hospital at Rohtas. So it's not only Gopalganj which is affected, but the entire region which is witnessing heavy rain over there. They're all affected, and the water has entered the hospitals, the schools, the public godowns, the grain godowns, and it has caused massive damage to many of the government and the private properties there.
Prabhakar, we understand that the patients who were there for treatment, they are frustrated, they are expressing outrage. But has the administration, the hospital administration, have they spoken to these patients? Have they got any sort of help?
Yeah, the administration was there when this incident happened, and we are told that those patients have been actually shifted to safer places. They have been moved to various private hospitals which are not waterlogged. So the priority was actually to save those patients who were stranded there in that particular government hospital. The administration deputed magistrates over there, and they were shifted to safer locations, as we are told.
All right, Prabhakar Kumar, thank you very much for getting us all those details. And a major twist in the Zubeen Garg death probe. Bandmate Shekhar Jyoti Goswami, he has made shocking allegations, claiming that the manager, Siddharth Sharma, poisoned the singer with help from Shyam Kanu Mahanta. According to police sources, Shekhar alleged that Siddharth handled Zubeen's drinks on the yacht in Singapore and acted suspiciously during the entire trip. Now, in a shocking claim, Shekhar told the CID that as Zubeen was gasping for breath, Siddharth allegedly said, "Let him go." Police sources also revealed prima facie evidence pointing to Siddharth's involvement, but both Siddharth and Shyam Kanu, they have denied the allegations during initial questioning. The CID probe is now intensifying as these sensational claims have come to light. In fact, the investigation into Zubeen Garg's death has taken a dramatic turn with, as I mentioned, the band member Shekhar Jyoti Goswami alleging that the singer's manager, Siddharth Sharma, poisoned him. Now, Goswami claims that Sharma and festival organizer Shyam Kanu Mahanta, they conspired to poison Zubeen Garg, disguising his death as an accidental drowning in Singapore. Sharma's behavior in the hours leading up to Garg's death was also highly suspicious, according to Mr. Goswami. He allegedly controlled the drinks served on that yacht and instructed others not to arrange beverages. Now, when Zubeen Garg began frothing at the mouth and nose, Sharma dismissed it as acid reflux and didn't seek immediate medical help. Meanwhile, Goswami alleges this negligence hastened Garg's death. Now, the case has sparked widespread outrage in Assam, with fans and artists there demanding justice for Zubeen Garg. Meanwhile, the authorities have handed over the autopsy report of Zubeen Garg to his wife Garima Garg. The Assam CID has also recorded the statement of Zubeen's wife Garima Garg and the younger sister Dr. Palmi Murth Thakur. Listen in to what Zubeen's wife had to say.
Judicial Commission say, I don't know anyone. So whatever the government has decided, the legal system had decided, that must be really, in a right direction, because it's a case of Zubeen Garg. It's not for just another person. So I have deep faith in the legal system. They will do the right, everything needful they should do for Zubeen Garg's justice. If someone has done something that wrong, then, and if someone proves to be guilty like that, the ultimate punishment should be given to that person. I didn't keep the report for myself. I don't think it's my private property. Since this investigation is on, I returned it to the investigation officer.
The probe into Zubeen Garg's death by Assam CID has intensified. The CID today has questioned several people who were with Zubeen Garg in Singapore, even people who were in the yacht party. Apart from that, also people who were there in the Northeast India Festival, like the people who were working for the main program organizer Shemkanu Mahanta, as well as journalists who had been there to cover the Northeast India Festival. In fact, the autopsy report that was today handed over officially by the CID officials to Zubeen Garg's family had been again returned back by the family to the CID, given the fact that his wife has categorically said that this autopsy report is an evidence for the investigation and should be with the investigating agency and not with the family. In fact, she went on to say that it is up to the government whether the government would like to make this autopsy report public or not, given the fact that there is a demand from the public that the autopsy report should be made public. However, now it depends upon the state government. The Chief Minister has now instituted a one-man judicial probe commission as well, led by a sitting Guwahati High Court judge. So therefore the state government coming on record to say that not only the investigation by the CID but a judicial probe has also been initiated.
Meanwhile, the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, he has informed that he has appealed to the Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court in order to constitute a judicial commission in order to investigate the death of Zubeen Garg. And he also goes on to say that those who closely follow such matters know well that for a sitting judge of the High Court to head a judicial commission is rare. Listen in.
State government of Assam has constituted a judicial commission under the chairmanship of sitting judge of Guwahati High Court, Sri Soumitra Saikia, so that anyone who wants to speak or who wants to provide us with any information relating to the mysterious death of Zubeen, they get a platform. Also, the sitting judge will have an opportunity to oversee the CID proof. If they found that we are doing anything wrong, the Judicial Commission will be able to pass stricture on us. So it will be a complete independent commission. In Assam, never before a sitting judge has been entrusted with the responsibility of inquiring any issue.
A day after two foreign coaches were bitten by stray dogs in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in the national capital, both the coaches, they have been treated and efforts are now underway to remove the stray dogs from that entire area. This incident, it has left the organizers of the World Para Athletics Championships embarrassed. The Kenyan coach, Dennis Marashia, was speaking to one of his athletes outside the competition area of the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium when a stray dog suddenly came and bit him. In fact, three people, the two coaches and one guard, they were bitten by dogs in a matter of an hour. Meanwhile, the BJP leader Vijay Goyal, he has once again demanded authorities to take action on the stray dog issue. Remember, recently a Supreme Court ruling had said aggressive dogs must be removed by the MCD.
I'm feeling pain on my leg, and then I'm feeling some headache. So I don't know why, because I've never felt that. I've been taking water since morning because I thought it's dehydration, but still I have a headache. Yeah, you know when you see dogs, they are not like, I thought they are friendly, but I came to realize they are not friendly. So you have to fear, because already I have that fear. Yeah, the Japanese coach, when I went to hospital, that's when I saw her there. I didn't know what happened. When I asked her, that's when she told me she was bitten by a dog. Yeah.
हमारे देश के अंदर आवारा कुत्ते इतने ज़्यादा हो चुके हैं और सड़कों के ऊपर हैं कि आज ये 2 अधिकारियों को काटा है, तो इसका विश्व भर में मैसेज अच्छा नहीं जा रहा है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि ये इसलिए हुआ है कि क्योंकि स्टेडियम्स में डॉग्स को फीडिंग कराई जाती है, जबकि अभी कोर्ट का जो डायरेक्टिव आया था उसमें साफ तौर से कहा है सड़कों के ऊपर, सार्वजनिक जगहों के ऊपर, अपार्टमेंट्स के अंदर, सोसाइटी के अंदर किसी तरह की स्ट्रे डॉग्स को फीडिंग नहीं कराई जा सकती जी। पर कुछ लोग जो डॉग फीडर्स हैं उन्होंने ऐसा माहौल बना रखा है जिसके कारण आवारा कुत्तों पे अंकुश नहीं लग रहा जी।
शर्मनाक तो है, लेकिन अगर एमसीडी की तैयारी की बात करो तो एमसीडी ने परसों भी, एक दिन पहले भी डॉग वहां से आसपास से उठाए हैं, उस दिन भी उठाए हैं, आज भी उठाए हैं। लेकिन जो गेट कीपर, गेट खुला रह गया होगा या नीचे से निकल गए दरवाजे के, तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए था, वो हो गया। उसके लिए हम खेद करते हैं, लेकिन कोशिश यही है कि भविष्य में इस प्रकार की घटना ना हो। हालांकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट का आदेश सर्वमान्य है, जो उन्होंने आदेश दिया था, पहले दिया था, हम मानते हैं वो ज़्यादा अच्छा था कि डॉग रिमूव होने चाहिए दिल्ली से, उनका शेल्टर बनने चाहिए, फीडिंग होनी चाहिए उनकी। लेकिन डॉग लवर्स से कोर्ट चले गए और उसकी वजह से वो फैसला पलट दिया गया।
Well, we are currently present outside the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, where currently the World Para Athletic Championship is taking place. Now that is a moment of pride, but let me tell you that from here itself, a very embarrassing incident has now come to light. Now let me tell you that from here, what we have gotten to know is that there have been a stray dog attack on the Kenyan coach and the Japanese coach. Now what the officials have told us that the Kenyan coach was speaking to one of his athletes outside the competition arena of the stadium when the stray dog suddenly came and bit him. Now in another incident, the Japanese coach was in fact bitten by the stray dog when she was supervising training of her athletes at the warm-up track, which is adjacent to the main competition area. Now let me tell you that after this, certainly there was a moment of panic and alert, and then a statement was issued by the organizing committee, where they are saying that they have in fact put this in front of the MCD. And not just that, they are saying that unfortunately it is the individuals who are repeatedly feeding the stray dogs near the venue which has allowed these stray animals to re-enter the premises. So this was the official statement that has come from the organizers.
And days ahead of the elections being announced in Bihar, fresh controversy is brewing, with the BJP now asking the Election Commission to tally faces of women in burqas with the voter ID cards at polling booths. The Bihar BJP chief says that it is meant to ensure that only genuine voters are allowed to cast their ballots. But this has caused a massive row, with opposition parties suggesting that this is an effort by the BJP to polarize elections ahead of these elections. In fact, it also raises many questions, including the fact that is such an exercise even warranted after an extensive electoral roll revision that was done by the poll body itself.
Weeks before the assembly polls, another major controversy hits Bihar. Bihar BJP's chief's controversial demands have drawn major criticism from all quarters. BJP's Bihar President Dilip Jaiswal has urged the Election Commission that the burqa-clad women must be verified properly at the polling station before they cast their votes.
और हम लोगों ने कहा है कि जो भी महिलाएं या पुरुष वोट डालने जाते हैं, विशेष करके महिलाएं, उनको जो है पूरा सुरक्षा प्रदान किया जाए और जो पर्दा नशीन औरतें हैं उनका भी महिलाओं के द्वारा वोटर कार्ड के माध्यम से चेहरे का मिलान जरूर कराया जाए, जिससे क्या कि जेन्युइन वोटर को वोट डालने का अधिकार मिल सके।
The opposition came down heavily on the BJP and stated that the ruling JDU-BJP government is trying to spread hate and divide the society based on religion.
हर एक चुनाव में इस तरह का सवाल वो लेकर के आते रहते हैं। ये कोई नया भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए नहीं है। जाति धर्म के नाम पर, लिंग भेद भाव के नाम पर यही तो चाहते हैं, इसी तरह का वो राजनीति करना चाहते हैं। और इस राजनीति को बिहार ही नहीं बल्कि देश की आवाम अब देख चुकी है। लोकतंत्र की हत्या करना, संविधान को तार तार करना, ये इनकी फितरत है। इसलिए बिहार के लोग अब बखूबी समझ चुके हैं, अब कुछ सुनने वाले नहीं है। इस बार मौका तेजस्वी जी को देने वाले हैं।
जो अभी मतदाता सूची में जो फाइनल पब्लिकेशन हुआ है, इसमें जिन लोगों का नाम जोड़ा गया है तो और जिन लोगों का नाम काटा गया है तो वह जो है सो अलग अलग डिफरकेट करके जो है सो बताया जाए। एक तरफ जो है सो चुनाव आयोग कहती है कि यहाँ साहब पर्दा की बात चुनाव आयोग ने बोला है, मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त ने बोले हैं।
क्या बोले?
मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त बोले ना कि भाई हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि जो है सो माँ बहनों का अथी जो है सो पब्लिक के बीच में जाए। तो एक तरफ जो है सो माँ बहनों के इज्जत का सम्मान करते हैं, दूसरी तरफ जो है सो भाजपा का थोड़े चलने वाला है।
These remarks came after attending an all-party meeting convened by the Election Commission ahead of the likely announcement of election dates and phases in Bihar. In the meeting, JDU and BJP have urged for a single-phase election, stressing the improved law and order situation in Bihar, while the RJD-led Mahagadbandhan coalition has urged the EC to hold elections post-Chhat Puja to maximize voter turnout and recommended elections in multiple phases. As the election dates are approaching, the political heat is peaking in Bihar. After the special intensive revision controversy, which has been a major bone of contention between the ruling NDA and the opposition India bloc, BJP's burqa verification demand has brought a religious twist again into Bihar politics. With Abhishek Datta, NDTV.